another show of fitness time. I'm John Rogers. Today we've got adductors and quads for our mobility, okay? So, adductors. We're gonna get you onto one knee with one leg out to the side, okay? We've done this a similar exercise to this before. What I want you to do is you're gonna kind of sit yourself back, and then from there, what I want you to do is you're gonna open up, oops, there's plates there. You're gonna try and open up that foot as wide as you can, and then close it back down, okay? Open it up, and close it back down, okay? Now, as you're doing that, you're gonna get a nice big stretch into your adductor and hamstring as you turn out, and then as you turn in, you're gonna feel like your TFL is working a little bit, and that's just to pull your hip into internal rotation, and then when you go into external rotation, you'll feel the stretch there, okay? So, just gonna go in and out, and I want you to do about 15 to 20 of those per leg, okay? Once you're done that guy, we'll go into our kind of lunge position stretch. And we've done this one before, looking to squeeze the butt, and then trying to drive the hip through and keep the rib down, okay? That should just give you a nice stretch going right down through that kind of hip, quad, and kind of psoas-y type area, all right? And then what you can do to kind of make that a bit more of a stretch is just imagine you're trying to pull the floor towards you with this heel, all right? So you're just kind of activating that hamstring, and that's just gonna put tension on all different corners of the pelvis, so we get a bit more isolation into that front hip quad area, okay? When you take a few big deep breaths, kind of hold that for about a minute on each side, and you should feel like that slowly opens up that area, okay? So there we have that, all right? So first strength movement of the day is just a basic goblet squat, okay? Now the main thing that's gonna make this a bit different than normal is going to be we're doing 30 reps, and we're doing 10 reps in each foot position, okay? So for our goblet position, we're gonna have that kettlebell up in front here. We're gonna start with our feet fairly narrow. By fairly narrow, I mean feet touching, okay? Now, from this position, you are going to be heavily restricted based on your hip and ankle mobility, okay? Especially ankle mobility. So when you squat down, still trying to stay as tall as you can and really let those knees move forward, but don't let your heels come off the floor. So go as deep as you can and then push back up, okay? So the benefit of having that kettlebell up in that front rack position or that goblet position is as you squat down, you can push it out in front to kind of counterbalance yourself and then push back up, okay? So then you have 10 in that position. Then we go into a fairly wide position, okay? Now once we're here, we're trying to make sure that we're keeping our knees pushed out. If you are super tight in your adductors, you're not gonna be able to feel like you can keep your knees wide enough to be able to keep a happy knee position and staying over top of the knees, the toes and the ankles. You're gonna feel like you're doing this, okay? Gotta keep those knees out and keep that torso up, okay? 10 reps there, and then we go into our normal squat position, and then 10 reps there, okay? So we're doing all 30 of those reps without putting the weight down. That's the ideal scenario. If you're one of the lucky people that have a 72-pound kettlebell, you can put it down between, and you can also do less reps. It's gonna be pretty hard. Maybe like 4, 4, and 4, all right? And then if you have super lightweight, you should be able to go all the way through the 30 reps, okay? Be a little bit fuego, but that's good, it's okay, has character, all right? Second movement is going to be just a single leg glute bridge. We have done these many times. All right, on your back, one foot on the floor, one foot pointing straight up, and then just driving with that bottom leg. Squeeze the butt, come back down, making sure the ribs are staying tucked as you press. We don't want to have those flare up. And then use the low back muscles to extend. Okay? 15 per leg, all right? Last movement is going to be a seated straight leg raise. One of the easiest looking but hardest exercise ever. So, legs are going to be out in front, and you are going to reach your hands forward. And now from here, based on arm length and leg length, you'll have to kind of decide where your hands go. just based on how difficult it is, but you're pressing your hands into the floor and then lifting your legs up. Okay? Now, this is going to feel like an ab and hip flexor exercise, which is good, okay? But if you have your hands too far back, you'll just kind of feel like you're throwing your shoulders back and lifting your legs, okay? Should be a controlled movement. Not. Okay? Control. Lift and put back down. Don't flop and slap, okay? We're going for 10 reps of those guys, all right? So 4 sets through is the goal on this one. Those goblet squats are going to get pretty spicy as you go through them. So if you need to start to drop the reps a little bit in order to go all the way through, that's fine, okay? From there, we go into our 20-minute AMRAP for the day. But with that 20-minute AMRAP, we have an EMOM worked into it, okay? So we're kind of basing this off of a basic Cindy. We're going to do 5 push-ups. We're going to do 10 clamshell sit-ups. And then we're going to do 15 air squats, okay? That is the AMRAP. Now, every minute on the minute, you are going to stop and you are going to do 8 alternating dumbbell push press, okay? So up at the shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be pretty quick, maybe 10 seconds, and then you're right back into your AMRAP again, okay? So, what I suggest, set up 2 timers. One that's going for 20 minutes, and then one that has an EMOM that's going to beep at you every minute, okay? Or, another option is if you have an EMOM setup where you can just have it beep at you every minute for 20 minutes, and then once you get to the 20th, you're done. That works too, okay? So, should be pretty spicy today, guys. Go out there, get a good workout in, and we'll catch you tomorrow. And hopefully, we're open tomorrow. Fingers crossed, arms crossed, legs crossed, bones crossed. I don't know. Anyways, have yourself a great day, you guys. Hopefully see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.